Meet Marc Estrin, a musician, puppeteer, activist, and late-blooming novelist whose surreal tales and fearless activism made him one of Vermont's most eclectic voices. Marc Estrin was born on April 20, 1939, in Brooklyn, New York. He began his academic life studying chemistry and biology at Queens College, but his passion soon shifted toward the arts. He later studied theater directing at UCLA and eventually found himself teaching at Goddard College, covering subjects as diverse as theater, writing, physics, and even an unusual course called philosophy for dishwashers. He merged his creative side with activism, becoming deeply involved with the bread and puppet theater, an anti-war performance group known for its massive papier-mâché puppets and politically charged performances. Estrin was not just a puppeteer, he was also a cellist, teacher, and political activist living in Burlington, Vermont, where he became a well-known cultural figure. Estrin's career as a novelist didn't begin until he was 58 years old. In 1998, after visiting the grave of Franz Kafka, he was inspired to write Insect Dreams, The Half-Life of Gregor Samsa. Published in 2002, the book imagined Kafka's cockroach character traveling through 20th century history and interacting with figures like Albert Einstein and Franklin D. Roosevelt. The novel earned critical praise and cemented Estrin's reputation as a bold, unconventional storyteller. He went on to write several other thought-provoking novels, including The Education of Arnold Hitler, Golem's Song, and The Lamentations of Julius Marens. His works blended satire, philosophy, and social critique, often using surrealism to examine moral and political themes. Estrin also made his mark in nonfiction. His book Recreation collected essays and commentary from the 1960s, while Rehearsing with Gods recounted over 50 years of work with bread and puppet theater. That memoir won a 2000 for Book of the Year award and offered a rare look into the intersection of art and activism. He also wrote essays on 9/11's, political power, and music criticism, never shying away from controversy. For Estrin, art and politics were inseparable. He was unapologetically anti-war, once declaring "War stinks," a statement he lived by in his art and activism. His life was a tapestry of many roles: scientist, educator, puppeteer, musician, minister, and writer, all woven together to challenge the status quo and inspire thought. Marc Estrin didn't just write stories, he lived them across art, activism, and audacity. His voice remains one of bold imagination and conscience. That's why he belongs in our Hall of Fame.